Hello, friends. It's Wednesday, June 17th, and I'm in the pastor study behind the sanctuary for my weekly chat with the congregation. We just finished recording the worship service for Sunday. We are actively working now on being able to offer some kind of in-person worship for those members of our congregation who want to participate and feel that they can do so safely. I don't know for sure, but I suspect that we may do a gradual transition. And so this summer, perhaps as early as the first Sunday in July, we may start with an outdoor option for those who want to bring their own chair, wear a mask, and sit outside socially distanced in Central Park for an informal service. So that may be something that will happen sooner rather than later, and I will keep you posted as we move forward with plans. In the meantime, we will continue to record a service that will be available online starting each Sunday, as we have been doing. The CDC guidelines recommend that people who are 65 or older, people whose immune systems are compromised, people with other underlying health conditions should not participate in an in-person worship service, especially not indoors. And so I want to be clear that we do not want to encourage people to come to in-person worship until you are satisfied that the benefits will outweigh the risks. There is nothing wrong with worshiping from the safety of your home around people who it is safe for you to be around. So our primary concern is going to be the health and the well-being, spiritual, physical, mental, of all of our church members. So you'll be hearing updates on this as our team is meeting and as we are getting more instructions from our annual conference. I'm excited about some of the new ministries that are happening in our church. In addition to 2 parent support groups that have been very meaningful for those participating, I've been involved in helping to organize a study of a book called Waking Up White. We have 12 participants, and we are reading together to begin some of the hard conversations about race in our historical context in the US and also at our church. And so these conversations, I hope, are going to lead to not only deeper understanding and self-reflection, but to some opportunities in the future for more conversations and perhaps even some shifts in the way that we do certain things. So that's exciting. Robbie has ordered copies of a very interesting book, which I read this weekend, called The Hate You Give. I had to think for a minute. The Hate You Give. And there is also a film by this name. And we're going to be inviting our youth to read and discuss this book together because it's very timely for what's happening in our world. I am convinced that the church has an incredible opportunity right now to work with what is going on around us as people are becoming more aware of the struggles, the long struggles for lots of different kinds of people in this particular moment, Black people, but all kinds of marginalized groups. And I think we as a church need to respond. We have some tools. We have the tools of prayer. We have the tools of common focus. We have the tools of knowing what it means to be caring community. And we have some theological language to talk about what is happening in our world today. We understand that we are a people who live under God's grace. We understand the concepts of forgiveness. We understand the concepts of prophetic truth to power, speaking truth to power. we understand the concept of sin that is not about individual behavior, but is about the way a whole system can work to the benefit of some and not to the benefit of others. So this is a challenging time. I think it's also an exciting time for the church to really be the church. And so that's what we're about. There's lots going on, even though our buildings are still closed. And I hope that you are finding the ways that you can meaningfully participate, whether it's worship, Bible study, a book group study, phone calls with other members, socially distanced visiting in a driveway or across a fence. Lots of people are being creative in our congregation. So the Spirit of God is alive and well, and we will continue to make adjustments and changes day by day and week by week as our situation here in San Joaquin County continues to unfold. So I look forward to seeing you this Sunday for worship, for our online coffee hour. I look forward to seeing folks who come to Bible study and who come to study groups, who come to church meetings. And I hope that you will really feel and experience the support of your church family and the presence of God in your life this week. Great to be with you, and I'll see you soon.